What is going on, YouTube? Aserno Gaming here with another episode of Change Your Homeless Survival Experience. If you do remember in the last, I think it was an episode. I don't remember if it was a stream. I don't think it was a stream. But the last episode, we actually got fairly decent start going on. So hopefully we can maintain that start and continue going forward and get a job. No guarantees, unfortunately, but, let's go ahead and see what we can do. Make sure if you all enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe button, bell notification, any questions, comments, concerns, or any kind of content that you would personally like to see. Definitely leave a comment down in the description below because, again, remember, this channel is for you all. I'm just the one playing the games. If you want to support me and all that fun stuff, check out all the links down in the description. Talk to me on a one-on-one basis. Again, link in the description, all that fun stuff. Just ultimately check out the stuff in the description. But without further ado, let's go ahead and hit that continue button and see where we are at. So, I do have $13.78. Wow, they actually made this. There's been a couple updates, if you couldn't already tell. So, I'm looking at this now. It looks like it's a lot closer. If you look here, my guy is right in the center of the screen, and I believe there used to be more of a road. So, it looks like they zoomed in a little bit and maybe did a little bit more details. Yeah, they definitely did. It's pretty nice. Alright, so it looks like over here, maladies? I don't know what maladies are. No maladies yet. I'm assuming that might be your illness. So it looks like the interface is a little bit different here in the center as well. Everything, they might have changed up a little bit of stuff over here. I don't know. I can't tell. If you all can see a difference over here, definitely let me know in the comment section below. Welfare cuts. So that's that. Perks. I do not have a job yet. Inventory. So that's all the fun stuff that I have. Okay, so I do have some food. Does it tell me? See, that's the one thing I wish it would tell me how much food it would give me. That's one thing. If devs are watching, which they may be watching, I don't know if they are or not, but I really wish that this would say a sandwich gives you, X amount of hunger. Sausage roll gives you X amount of hunger. Fruit gives you X amount of hunger, X amount of happiness, and stuff like that. I personally think that would be a very good thing going forward in the game, but ultimately, if a dev is watching, it's your choice, not my choice, but just something that might be, a little bit better. Let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to go ahead and start picking up some scrap. I don't remember if I applied for a job in the last one, and if I did, oh no, I can't. That wouldn't be a bad one to have. Alright, so let's go ahead and start. Just continue to pick up, yeah. Excuse me, I just got off work, I'm hungry, I'm kind of energetic and whatnot, if you couldn't already tell. So I'm going to try to go ahead and get this video situated and whatnot. I'm obviously not going to rush through it, because it's going to be, the stereotypical time frame of my normal videos, so close to a half an hour, if over a half an hour. But I just got my mind on the food waiting for me out in the living room. So I do apologize for that. But I'm going to be very, very talkative and try to keep you all entertained as possible. So, and what I might start doing, just randomly out of nowhere, is just start asking you all questions. Kind of get you all chatting and whatnot in the comment section, because, anytime, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, that'll work. Anytime I, release a video, and anytime somebody comments on said video, if they, just want to have a little chit-chat, oh, awesome, in the comment section. I always try to go out of my way to, not all of them are double story. Yep. Excuse me, not all of them are double story now. That's pretty awesome. So they've definitely changed some stuff. Get it? Changed. Yeah, because playing game. Good. Changed. Anyways, I like to make puns. Alright, so... Oh, no. I wanted to read it. What was it? Dang it. I didn't. I don't like dumpster diving, but I do need to eat anyways, so I'm going to eat a sandwich. Okay, cool. I am going to wash up as well. So, wash. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and eat that apple, because I think that apple barely gives me any hunger, and I know it does give me happiness. Oh no, yeah, I remember. Sorry, I was just remembering, I think that's a vending machine that specifically sells coffee, unless they've changed it and updated it to where you can buy more than just coffee from the vending machines. But I did have somebody reach out to me and give me a little bit of a tip regarding coffee. So I do have to remember that next time I go to a shop and find the canteen. I'm going back. I've got to get to the hostel. See? I'm not going that way anymore. So do not throw me into a random part of the city. Because I need to find this hostel. No. Not the right one. But anyway, so somebody reached out to me and told me that the canteen is definitely something that you should... Not the canteen, the flask. That's what it is. The flask. I don't remember. Am I good with the hostel? Am I chill? Shoot, I might be... Is there no curfew now? Oh, dang it. I could have swore there was a... That was good enough. I didn't have to freaking... Okay, whatever. I'm going to pass out. Anyways, the flask. So, unless they nerfed it, last time I remember the flask, so try to rest. You're constantly disturbed by the noise of the city. City night. They never see you. Okay, yep. This is going to make me depressed. Alright, so I need to eat some more. I think that gives me like 60. Yeah, it gives me 60. So I'm good. We got a different job in here. 80? Dude. Okay. But anyways, no, it's a flask. They told me to get the flask because I think the flask gives you... you can refill it with the... That's always 80. It might be something different every day, and every single one's the same. Yeah, I'm surprised I haven't found a shop. So anyways, the flask, if I'm not mistaken, you were able to keep... Were you able to refill it with what you just had? I can't exactly remember exactly how it's worded, if that's even the case anymore. So there's kind of a... I don't really know if I ever want to say this. But you can buy coffee, and then the flask is continuously filled up with coffee, so you can kind of... Coffee keeps your happiness up and all that fun stuff. But... Devs, if you are watching and you heard that, and if that's still the case, don't nerf it. That's going to definitely help me out a lot in this game. Is keep my happiness up as much as possible. Again, I'm really surprised I haven't found a store yet, or a library. Hey, look at that, it's a library. I'm going to go inside and study. Ooh, I can study multiple times a day now. Dude, awesome. You know, happiness when you study. Low stats has less effect on job success. I'm going to say attention. Leave. And I need to... Oh, crap. I'm hungry. Sausage roll. Sausage roll. So sausage rolls give me 40. I'll go ahead and rest. Oh, nice. And I get food. Pulling the scruffy blankets of your bed over you, you fall asleep in a moment. So you hear someone weeping in the night, your eyes open to reveal the stained mattress and pine boards of the bunk above you. It sounds like it's actually coming from that bunk. Look. Cautiously peeling back your bed covers, you pivot from your bed to stand to see over the top. Your eyes immediately meet with the teary-eyed and scruffy-looking young man. He seems familiar somehow. You give him a look that asks you okay? Yeah, he whispers. He turns from you onto his side, but then passes you a beer he had hidden in his sleeping bag. Get this away from me. Stand there for a moment in a kind of wondering pity before returning to bed. Winter has come. Of course winter has come. Let's continue. So I got beer now. Cool. I don't drink beer. Yes, please. Sweet. Alright, cool. So now I'm torn. I need to remember that that library is right there. Oh, and a shop. What's this? Better sleep. We need to buy that. Okay, can't carry any more scrap. Nice. Wash. Warm up. Leave. I'm gonna sell. Scrap. Collect more scrap. Again, I'm torn. I don't know if I want to spam the library, which will obviously give me a better chance of getting a job. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I had the record of being the smartest homeless person when I first played this game. shouldn't have ate that second sandwich. I should have held it. Excuse me. But no, when I first started... Hold on, let me read this. Night in shelter, sleep does not come easily tonight, and you toss and turn for hours before real rest. You're woken by a shriek in the night. You look up to see where it's coming from, exchanging glances with the others who were woken up in confusion. Another shriek, almost a scream. This time you know where it came from. Someone in the corner is having nightmares. A rough-looking guy gets up and begins walking purposefully towards him. Dude, not tonight. No way, this guy's got to go. Stop him. You quickly move in between the shrieker and the big guy, trying to reason with him. Hey, man, look at him. Can't you see he's... The man only glances at you for a second before grabbing you by the collar and casting you to the ground with a rough jerk. I need my freaking sleep, he shouts as he kicks you in the head, whipping it backwards into the concrete. Dazed moment of darkness. When your eyes refocus, the brute is laying on the floor. The one who is screaming stands over him, looking at you. They're all looking at you. You realize that he's the veteran you've seen around. Thank you, he whispers. In the morning, you find someone has left you some food, but your body aches. Awesome. See, once you figure out the scenario you're supposed to do certain stuff in, you kind of get an idea of how to do it and when to do it. Because now I'm almost popular homeless. But I do not want a bottle of booze. My hygiene is too low? Are you serious? So I can't... Oh, right. Oh, well. Understandable. Somebody stinks. I wouldn't want them in there reading around me either. Got better hygiene and job success. I'm going to hold off. I'm going to go ahead and wash. Warm up. Then I'm going to go and... How much scrap do I have? 6. Not worth it. I'm going to go to the library, study, try to get my study, I guess is what is it actually called? My knowledge? I think it's actually called study. Try to get up to 40 at least. Okay, cool. I hit it again. 44. 46. One more time. Oh, 50. Dude. Brain drain cannot lower your study below 20. You're going to have to work an hour later. Say study. I'm going to hit this job office real quick. It's right beside the hostel. Go in here and apply. 36% chance of success. Check that out. And I'm going to rest. Another day is over. It takes a while for you to fall asleep. The bright lights driving. Maybe you won't be able to sleep without them soon enough. Disturbing thought that you can't help knowing to be true. How much have you changed? And how long will it be until you forget what your life used to be like? Winter is over. Thank you. Now I no longer have to be cold. I'm warm. City phobe. Better encounters in the park or more choices for future perks. More choices for future perks. And I got some food. Cool. I'm going to... Application was declined. What do you mean declined? 28% chance now. Dude, 30. That's another thing. I really wish it would tell you why you were declined. Just out of curiosity. Like if it was like, oh, your hygiene is too low, or you don't have the right clothes, or you should look for better, I don't know. Let's beg a little bit. Oh, nice. $1.08. I like it. Study some more. Let's try to get above 60. Nice. One more. I'll go ahead and leave. This one. That one. Rest. Shelter is fairly empty today. It's normal around summertime. Some of the others don't trust any kind of system, and some will only take a chance on trusting others if they have to, shelters included. These are people who've been chewed and spit out by the world. After all, why would they trust anyone? Yet, despite this, the guy in the opposite bunk rolls and talks to you. Hey, I haven't had a conversation with anyone for like a week. Can we talk? Heck yeah, dude. Both lay in your beds, telling stories about the things you've seen, the things you've done. There's no judgment, only understanding as you both talk until the lights go out. You may never see him again, and in the morning you part ways, but there is a strange comfort to confiding in a stranger, someone to see you as a whole person, without any of the baggage of actually knowing you. The feeling brings you peace. Nice. And my happiness is 85. Dude, check that out. Lovely. Application was declined. Shocker there. Okay, so I'm going to go wash up. So I think the success rate was 31%. So I'm going to go wash up just to see if the success rate goes up any. I would assume it does, simply because that's how a job interview should go. If somebody comes in there stinking and looking dirty and nasty, 41% now, or was that? I can't remember. I don't know. You all tell me. Was it 31% or was it 41% before I washed up? Write the book. Study. Study. Oh, nice. Nice. 84. And I'm going to read the book. So what does that do? This one. This one. Increased happiness gains sometimes. Now I'm not going to worry about begging. I'm going to go ahead and go to the hostel and rest. See, once you find a rhythm in this game, and once you're able to maintain it, you're good to go. It's busy tonight. People shuffle along, packed into tight quarters of chipped paint and exposed brick as they search for a bed. A member of the shelter staff watches you go by with a look that mixes pity with distrust. You find your bed. It smells a bit musty. Looking around, you can't really blame the staff. There's a lot of rough-looking people in here. But you suppose it's how you look now, too. In the morning, you smell just like the bed did. Awesome. I stark. So I'm going to go immediately and wash up. Before I go check on my job. Buy something great. Buy something or get out. Clearly I didn't buy anything, so I guess I'm getting out. Alright, let's go down here, check the job office. Application was declined. You know what? I'm not going to apply for that one. I'm going to see what he has to offer tomorrow. So turn book. Study. 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 Increase job application success rate. Brain drain cannot lower. More cash earned from jobs. More cash, please, and thank you. Leave. I'm gonna go ahead and eat. So I need food. Rest. I need food in my bag. Another day is over. You're not sure why, but today felt like a better day than usual. Good. Maybe it's just one of those random good moods. Maybe there's still hope. The city is relatively quiet tonight, and you sleep well. Awesome. Winter has come. Continue. Oh, just randomly throw this out there as well. If y'all have any questions for me, definitely leave those in the comment section. Anything you want. Don't ask too personal of a question, for obvious reasons. Keep it family friendly. I'll be happy to answer them if I can. Wash them up. But now the question for you all. Question. If you could be any animal, whether alive or not, what would you be and why? I personally it's a tough one. I'd honestly have to say elephant. Because why not? I desperately need food. All you have are crisps, dude. Well, good enough. So I personally would be an elephant. Simply because they're big, they're awesome. They have amazing memories. They're just beautiful creatures in general. Just walking speed, illnesses don't last as long, hunger decays slower. That one. Can't remember what was up this way. I'm gonna beg you. Nope. Beg you. You? Sweet. Awesome. Who's that? I'm gonna hold off on eating another bag of chips. So obviously they gave me food while I was in the shelter. As you prepare your bed for sleep, you watch the scuffle break out with the shelter staff, some crazy guys fighting again. Let me in for heck's sake, it's really cold out there. The staff members, big and patient, bar the way as they explain the rules. It's after curfew now and he's late. He curses at staff. If he goes back to the street, you look around to see if your beds aren't being used tonight. It makes you feel a little guilty, even if you've done nothing. Job counselor, a better success rate, better success chance. Job application was successful. Dude, I got a job. Go to work. Awesome. Wait, what did it say? 1:01 a.m. 1:01 a.m. Okay. It says something about my low hygiene. So I gotta get better hygiene. Yeah, my hygiene nasty. Gates next time you come ill. Better stealing. Food. Food. Wash. No curfew for shelters, I want that. Better trading. No curfew for shelter. I don't think I hit warm up yet. Did I hit warm up? I don't know. any crisps? I do. Return this library book. Well, why not? We'll study. Just to pass the time. Experienced, regular, hard worker. Hostile. Another day is over. As you sleep, you dream of the days when you were just like everyone else. A job, home, friends. It all seems so far away now. More and more it feels like a dream and not a memory. But you're awake now and the dream's over. Technically, I have a job. Winter's over. Thank you. Continue. People are less kind. It is fine. I have a job. Your up floor is earning $13. Your punctuality has been noticed by the management. Nice. Go to work. Oh, I can go to work twice. Dude. You have been performing poorly at your job. If this continues, you will be fired. Try keeping hygiene and happiness higher. Oh, I can go to work again. Day serving customers. My hygiene sucks. Hygiene is atrocious. But I go to work like 4 times a day. Dude. Night in the shelter. Away from the alleys and streets, you rest easily in your own warm bed, and it seems everyone else falls asleep just as fast as the shelter goes silent. Hours later, could be after midnight or before dawn, you're woken by doors opening and the sounds of people grumbling, then complaining, then shouts. Suddenly, a flashlight flares brightly in front of your face, and you have to shield your eyes. One of the shelter workers is before you with a face that says, "I'm just doing my job." He says nothing and moves on, along with a few other staff members, checking beds with flashlights. Your eyes meet with the guy in the bunk opposite you. Contraband checks, he says. You both try to get some sleep after that, but you can't help but feel invaded and a little violated. I gotta get a bath. I gotta get a bath. I gotta get a bath. Anything in the shop? Oh, a guitar. Yes. I can busk now. There was no point in busking. I had my job. Well, technically, there would be no point in busking while I have my job. Giving a pay raise, dude, heck yes. Now that you've been at work over, all the other staff trust you. So it says I got a pay raise, but yet I didn't get a pay raise? Don't understand. Oh well. Yes, I know my day will end at 9 p.m., but I do have to wash because I am nasty. So now my question is, did I ever return that book? Saw that book. No, I have the book, but I don't remember returning it. Alright, this will be the last day, ladies and gentlemen. It's an uneventful night, and for once you're finally able to have a peaceful sleep undisturbed. You dream better days to come, and you do your best to forget the bad times behind you. But no, so my question is, if 406 per hour, dude, now I'm making more money. I'm still earning the same? Don't make no sense. Hygiene's going to be atrocious by the time I leave. Oh, wow. No, so my question was if their muggers are there. They mug me for all my money. At least they have in the past. Every time I've encountered them. So now the question is that literally just a random occurrence, a random chance for that to happen? And if so, how do I keep from losing all my money in that situation? Because, like, obviously right now I have $110. If I do remember correctly, I only need $300 to quote-unquote buy a house, rent a house, whatever you want to call it. So if, like, I've got like $299 saved up and I only need to go to work one more time or whatever the case may be, and the muggers randomly come in, like, how do I prevent that either A, from happening, or B, prevent them from taking the entirety of my money, or like a good chunk of my money? Or is there nothing I can do? Because if there's nothing I can do, that kind of seems wrong. Because I feel like at some point, as long as you have money, you should be able to put it in the bank or find a random place to save it, store it, whatever the case may be. But ultimately, you know, if you have that answer to that question, let me know in the comments. If you don't, well, we'll see what happens. But I will read this, and then that will be the end. The end of another long and hard day. You're acutely aware of the odor you're giving off, and it's not pleasant. You wish you had a better place to wash every day. But as things are, it's just too difficult. The whole thing makes you feel a bit ashamed and angry too. There's also another feeling that there's no point in keeping up appearances. There's no point in doing anything anymore. Maybe it's easier just to let yourself fall. No, dude, you have a job. You need to maintain that job so you can maintain your money, so you can get a house, and I can beat the game. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, if you all enjoyed, you all know what to do. Hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and slam that bell notification. I don't know why I use those words, but I may continue to use those. I don't know. Questions, comments, concerns, or any content that you would like to see, leave that in the comment section below. Definitely make sure you check out all the links in the description for all that fun stuff down there. I do have something special coming in the mail roughly a week or so from now. I will show it off on my channel, and then I would do an official review on my review channel. And if you all want to see the review on this channel, definitely let me know as well. I potentially will upload it on this channel as well, just to, you know, keep it interesting, specifically because it's from one of my sponsors. But make sure, if you all enjoyed, you all know what to do. I'll see you all in the next one, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy the rest of y'all's day. See you all in the next one. Peace.